Well, hi YouTube. Clearly not a natural at this. I am in my pajamas. It's the 1st of September and my name's Billy. You might want to know that. And I've been kind of inspired to do Shelftember. It's something I've done before. It's organised, well, it was started, I guess, by this amazing woman called Jordan Page, who is incredible. If you haven't, check her out. She's on, I think I first found her on YouTube, but she's on Instagram as well, and she's got some amazing subsidiary kind of accounts as well. And it's all about using what you've got, using what's already on your shelves, which I think's a really good reminder. It really, whilst I have done it before, it really, I get why people have selfie sticks. This is actually quite tiring on my arm. It really resonated with me this year because we have been spending just entirely way too much money on food, and not because we've been doing anything different. Really, it's just the prices of everything have gone up. We eat, sort of a background, I am a very, very long-term vegan, and my husband is a carnivore, omnivore I should say, but does eat obviously mostly what I eat. So we eat a lot of fruit and veggies, and with everything that's been going on, it's just been getting more and more expensive. So I track my budget. I do like an annualized budget, and it's pretty alarming. I need to claw some money back. So I thought it would be a really good time to do that. So the way I'm going to be doing it, the plan is each week I'm going to order I get this beautiful fruit and veggie box from a company called Girl Friday Organics, which is based in South Australia. You don't know what you're going to get, which is a bit of a challenge in itself. But so I'll get that delivered on Friday, so I'll be getting one tomorrow, and then I'll do my meal plan from that. And then hopefully I'll be able to make nearly everything from what we have in our fridge and our pantry areas, which I will show you. But I am going to allow myself, I think, $20 a week to buy people like bread items, or maybe a little bit of like dairy cheese or vegan cheese, or things that I might need. And obviously if I need to top up things like flour and stuff that I use, I'm pretty well stocked for a lot of things. As I go through, I'm going to kind of do a bit of a video itinerary. I'll kind of point out some things I might need to buy, but I'm feeling pretty confident. So a bit of a disclaimer before I go through. I'm standing in front of my fridge, but my food is scattered all throughout my general kitchen area. It's a really funny style kitchen, and if I keep doing videos, I'm sure it's something you'll see going forward. My husband and I bought this beautiful house to renovate, and we haven't done the kitchen. We've kind of done a few things to make it more livable for us, but it is not beautiful by any means. It's definitely not an Instagram kitchen, and it's meant I've had to be a little bit creative with food storage, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm gonna flip the camera around, and we'll go from there. So, welcome to my fridge. It's pretty big. Well, there's a lot of stuff in here, but I'll start with the doors. You can tell there's a lot of sauces and condiments, which we love a lot of sauces and condiments. I probably won't need to buy any of this. There's a few things I'd like to get through. I have extras in my kind of backup of like ketchup or tomato sauce and barbecue sauce and tamari and things like that. I have a lot of bulk sizes, you'll notice, of things, but there's a few things that I've just bought and are just sitting here that I'd like to clear through. And hopefully I think the condiments will give me some inspiration for meals as well. So down here is kind of Asian-y. There's no rhyme or reason in here either, but I've got some mayo. We have a lot of mustard. We both really love mustard. So there's like 3 types of hot mustard and all kinds of things. I've got like some pickled jalapenos and some pickled onions, sweet mustard pickles. Up here, some tomato paste. All these like little packets that I hoard. I like everyone else, I'm sure. Dijon mustard, ginger, another hot mustard, garlic, and some tamarind paste. The other side's not as wide as chaotic. I do really like hot sauce too, so I've got a giant Tabasco, Up here I've got some maple syrup, some salsa back there, yeast, which would be great for baking. These eggplant strips have just been sitting in here for years, so I'll use that up. Almond butter, peanut butter, which I have a lot of peanut butter in storage as well. This is the one you'll see in a minute. They're using other peanut butter, but that one is one I like to use, and some jam. Sorry, I just thought I heard someone at the door. And then the actual fridge area. Sorry, I just put something out. A lot of Nuddlecks. It was a really big sale on it, so I stocked up. Some like pre-made guacamole. That is actually cat food, or like mince for the cat. Big coconut yogurt, a big hummus. Some vegan cheese, some stewed apples. These are our lunches for tomorrow. Some olives. And then just really just like a tiny little bit of fruit and veg left. This is things I had to buy at the store the other week. And it's obviously not from my delivery. So that is it for my fridge, which is pretty, like it's not bad at all. I would like to make a move on my slippers, on my sauces, but the fridge is a bit of a different story. So I might actually just sit down. This side is meat and a block of chocolate. So these little packs you'll see, these are Yuri, my cat's, they're like mincemeat. And then my husband, because he eats meat, we usually buy it in bulk, like organic meat, so that we can freeze it. It's just easier. So he'll have in here salmon, steaks, there'll be chicken, and that's some ham. In here, I'm not going to pull the shelves out because I actually know what's in here. Back here is a bunch of veggie patties and some vegan ice creams, some chips. In here is a steak, some spring rolls, and this tray underneath is actually all frozen but cooked, like chickpeas, legumes. Oh, there's my cat. Speak of the devil, Yuri. He just came in from his little area. So I'm like, what are you doing, Mum? And then, like, because it's so full at the moment, just like shoved in there's some steak. This one here, see Yuri, obviously got some chicken in it, and then some more of his food. So he's got his little ones all boxed up ready for him, and then some like cryovac ready for, he's very interested to box up. Hey baby, he's so cute. In here I've got a bunch of hot dog buns, frozen corn, pizza sauce ready to go. This is a bunch of veggie mince that I found for 70 cents the other day. More hot dog buns, some just normal bread, like vegan chicken burgers, some frozen rice, some frozen like pre-made meals that I've made for lunches in a pinch, some frozen chips, like another meat strip, and then this is frozen mixed veg, frozen blackberries, frozen berry mix, frozen blueberries, more mixed veggies, peas, some schnitzels, and some corn. Is that fun? Oh, good boy. Yeah, so that's my freezer. Now this is what I'm using as my bulk, my main pantry. There's no cupboard, like large cupboard in here, and I saw this and I wanted it for another area of my house where we finished renovating. I'm not talking to you. So, but for now, it's being my pantry. It works actually pretty well. So this side is kind of baking-ish. You see, it just gets to a hot mess after a while. But down here, I've got heaps of flour, almond flour, all different types of flours. I've got chickpea and everything. Oats, icing sugar, shredded coconut, breadcrumbs. I've got cooking chocolate topping, delicious, cacao, organic vanilla. We can have some baking powder. Like, if you want it, I can probably make it at the moment. In this cupboard, some of this new oat chocolate. I don't really like it, but it's there. Sultanas and hemp seeds and nuts, and it's probably gonna be a really good idea. Like, our diet is really varied. So I'd like to have a lot of different options, but it does mean some things that need rotation. Like I've got some old sunflower seeds, like a little bit of blanched almonds. Like I should start to use that. These are old dates. Use them up. Pecans and slivered almonds and walnuts and apricots and psyllium husks and cashews and dried figs and obviously sugar, the monk fruit sweetener, which we both like. I've got agave, I've got brown rice syrup. These are peanuts, chia seeds, everything. I've got lots of that. And then this final one, this is like so easy. This is mostly, it's like quinoa and some nutritional yeast, the other, and more chickpeas. This is like some brown rice, quick oats, which make no sense, why is it there? More nutritional yeast, condensed coconut cream, which milk, so condensed coconut milk, which I need to do something with. And then like black beans and a lot of like beany stuff. Sushi rice, more oats, that's my big one. Rice, my white rice is low. So I've got white rice, this small thing of organic brown rice, and then that's it. And then over here, you still helping? This is our snack cupboard. He's gonna investigate everything. Like 1 or 2 things of rice cakes. When they're $1, I buy them. Some Mary's crackers, some fruit sticks. Down here, this is where I'd normally put our snack stuff, which is usually a lot more, which is like muesli bars. Obviously there's some potato chips and corn chips and seaweed and popcorn and stuff. Part of this, I'd also like to try and stop eating as much like processed snacks and get in the habit of making popcorn. We've got a great popcorn maker, but we'll see. So that's in here. Hiding on top of the fridge is a really big honey, a really big Vegemite, and my husband's secret shea. What is the secret? Bega peanut butter. So gross. Down in this, isn't this the most beautiful colour you've ever seen? Down in here, I've got all oils and vinegars. Lastly, so I think our kitchen was built by this old gentleman, and he was very short, and I think this is what he used as his pantry, which is not great, especially for someone like me. I like to buy things when they're on sale and etc. So the bottom shelf, I have pasta, wraps, and noodles, and different types of those. I've got like sweet potato and the vermicelli and some risotto and spaghetti and all the shapes, and also got some rice paper, roll paper things, some nori sheets. Up here, I've got some passata, risotto, arborio rice, some anchovies, a bunch of pineapple. We eat a lot of pineapple. And then my weird obsession with coconut milk and cream. Coconut cream, coconut milk, and then in the back is light coconut milk, because it kind of depends on what I'm cooking. Up here I've got, I think that's a Amy's, we got refried black beans. I've got some chilies. Like, I didn't even know I had these. I pulled kind of everything forward. Some spaghetti, some baked beans, different types of beetroot, 1 can of kidney beans, 1 can of chickpeas, and some diced tomatoes. Now, with my, sorry, I just thought I'd flip myself around. So with my $20 a week, I'm not gonna say I have to spend, like I can only spend that $20. If I spend 22 because I want to buy a bulk thing of rice, which I might have to, it means the week after I'll be only be able to spend 18. Like, I'm gonna have to be a little bit reasonable about it. If I can get under, amazing. It either leaves more money the next week, or we get a further week. Or if I see something on special that I really want, it's a really good deal, I can purchase that. So it is gonna be really interesting. I hope, I haven't seen too many people in Australia doing the Shelftember on YouTube. So if you are, I'd love to watch as well. And if you've got any questions, you want to play along, I'd love to hear them, or even, and especially if you've got someone else that's doing Shelftember on YouTube, like at me, I would love to see it, or even Instagram. There's a beautiful woman on here called Emily. I can't remember her YouTube handle off the top of my head, but she's doing Shelftember and she did it last year as well, and I followed along, and she's a great blogger, so I'll link her as well for you to check out. But yeah, have a good night. I hope you enjoyed the weird tour of my strange kitchen, but I'll see you soon.